My child, stop for a moment and listen to me. Do not scroll. Do not delay. Do not tell yourself you will come back later. This message cannot wait any further because it is meant for you, and it is meant for you now. I have been patient. I have been gentle, but today I am calling your attention with love and urgency. Something in your life is reaching a turning point, and you are here because I led you here. This is not noise. This is not coincidence. This is my voice meeting you at the exact moment you need it most. I know you have learned how to survive by postponing things that feel heavy. You say, I will deal with this later. I will pray later. I will listen later. But later has been costing you peace. Later hath been draining your strength. And now I'm saying, my child, stay with me. Do not skip what I am about to say, because this word is alive, and it is reaching directly into your situation. Before we go any further, let your heart lean in. If this message is already stirring something inside you, acknowledge it. Like this message so you mark this moment. Share it with 3 people who may also be waiting for me. Write a comment if you feel my presence right now, and stay connected, because what I am about to speak will unfold step by step. This is not just content. This is communion. You may not understand yet why your heart feels alert, why your spirit feels exposed, or why your emotions are rising. But that is because I am speaking past your defenses. I am not here to overwhelm you. I am here to awaken you. There are things you have been putting off, prayers you have been whispering, and questions you have been carrying quietly. I am answering you, not tomorrow, not someday, but right now. My child, this is urgent, not because I want to rush you, but because delay has kept you stuck. You have been waiting for a sign, and this is one. You have been asking for clarity, and this is the beginning of it. I am asking you for these few moments of attention because they matter more than you realize. What you do with this message will shape what comes next. Stay with me. Reem. Let the noise fade. Let your heart open without fear. I am not disappointed in you. I am not distant from you. I am closer than you think, and I am speaking because I love you. This cannot wait any further, my child, because you matter too much to me. Give me these moments without distraction. Let this be a holy pause where you choose presence over pressure. I am inviting you into something deeper than motivation, deeper than emotion. I am drawing you into alignment with my heart. Stay, listen, and trust that I know exactly what I am doing in your life. My child, I see you. Not the version of you that smiles for others, not the one that keeps going out of habit, but the real you that grows quiet when the day ends. I see the weight you carry when no one asks how you are really doing. I see the questions you have not spoken out loud, the prayers you started but did not know how to finish. You are not hidden from me, and you have never been overlooked. I know how long you have been waiting. I know how confusing this season has felt, how you have tried to stay faithful while your heart felt tired. There were moments when you wondered if you were doing something wrong, moments when you compared your path to others and felt left behind. My child, I know those thoughts. I was there when they crossed your mind, and I did not turn away. You have been strong longer than you admit. You kept showing up when you felt empty. You kept believing even when your faith felt small. I saw you choosing kindness while carrying disappointment. I saw you trusting me when answers did not come quickly. And I want you to know this clearly. Your struggle has not disqualified you. Your weariness has not pushed me away. There were nights when you felt alone, when silence felt loud and hope felt fragile. You asked me quietly, "Do you still see me?" Hear me now, my child. I have always seen you. I have counted every tear, every deep breath, every moment you held yourself together when you felt like falling apart. Nothing about you has been invisible to me. You may feel confused because you are standing between what was and what will be. The space can feel uncomfortable, uncertain, and lonely. But it is not empty. I am with you in it. I am shaping you in ways you cannot yet recognize. I am strengthening roots you will soon need. What feels like waiting is not wasted time in my hands. I also see the fear you try to hide. The fear of making the wrong move. The fear of hoping again and being disappointed. The fear of trusting fully and losing control. My child, I do not shame you for these fears. I understand them. And I am not asking you to pretend they are not there. I'm asking you to bring them to me. Listen closely. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are exactly where I know how to reach you. I speak to you now because your heart is ready to hear what your mind has been struggling to understand. This message is personal because your journey is personal to me. Rest in this truth for a moment. You do not need to prove anything to me. You do not need to earn my attention. You already have it. I am here, fully aware of your story, fully present in your life, and fully committed to you. You are seen, my child, and you always have been. My child, listen carefully now, because I am about to reveal something your heart has been longing to understand. What you have been calling silence was not my absence. What you have been calling delay was not my refusal. I need you to hear this clearly, without doubt settling in your spirit. I have been working even when you could not feel me. I have been preparing things even when it seemed like nothing was moving. You assumed that if I was quiet, it meant I was distant. But my child, there are seasons when I speak loudest through preparation, not explanation. There are moments when I am shaping outcomes behind the scenes, while you are learning to trust me without proof. Silence does not mean neglect. It often means depth. I know you have asked, why now? And why not sooner? You have replayed conversations in your mind and wondered if you missed something, if you delayed something, if you failed me in some way. Let me gently correct that misunderstanding. You did not miss me. I have not been trying to outrun you. I have been walking ahead of you, clearing paths you could not see. You see time as loss when things do not happen quickly. I see time as protection. There were things you wanted that would have broken you if they came too early. There were answers you demanded that would have confused you if I gave them before your heart was ready. I did not withhold because I am cruel. I withheld because I am wise, and because I love you more than you understand. The truth is this, my child. I have been aligning things, not punishing you. I have been strengthening you, not ignoring you. Every closed door had purpose. Every pause had meaning. Every moment of waiting was shaping your discernment, your patience, your faith. You are becoming someone who can carry what you once only dreamed of. You thought your struggle meant something was wrong with you. But I tell you now, your struggle has been evidence that something new is forming. You are in a season where old patterns cannot go with you, where old versions of you must fall away. The process can feel uncomfortable, even painful, but it is necessary, and it is holy. Hear this truth settle into your heart. You are not being delayed because you are unworthy. You are being prepared because you are chosen. I do not rush what is precious to me. I take time with what I love. And you, my child, are deeply loved. This message is meant for you because your understanding is shifting. You are beginning to see that my timing is not about denial, but about design. I am not late. I am not early. I am exact. And as you receive this truth, something inside you will begin to rest. Let go of the false belief that you were forgotten. Release the lie that silence meant rejection. I am speaking now to replace confusion with clarity. Trust me when I say this season has purpose, and what is coming will make sense of what you endured. Stay with me, my child. You are closer than you think. My child, because I love you, I must speak to you with honesty and care. There are moments when love does not remain silent, and this is one of them. I need you to listen without fear and without defense, because what I am saying is meant to protect you, not to condemn you. I am calling you back into alignment before delay turns into distance. You have been standing at the edge of obedience, knowing what I have asked of you, yet hesitating because of fear, comfort, or uncertainty. You keep telling yourself you will act when you feel more ready, more confident, or more secure. But readiness does not come before trust. It comes through trust. Waiting for perfect conditions has been quietly holding you in place. My child, be careful not to confuse patience with avoidance. There is a difference between waiting on my timing and avoiding my instruction. I am gentle, but I am also clear. There are things I have already confirmed to you, steps I have already placed in your heart. When you keep pushing them aside, your spirit grows restless, and peace becomes harder to hold. I also want to warn you about the voices you have been listening to. Not every voice that sounds logical is aligned with my will. Not every opinion that feels safe is good for your future. Fear often disguises itself as wisdom. Distraction often disguises itself as responsibility. You must guard your heart, my child, because what you entertain will shape what you become. I am not asking you to rush blindly. I am asking you to stop resisting gently. You know the areas where you have been compromising, where you have been settling for less than what I called you to. You know the habits, the attachments, the patterns that no longer serve who you are becoming. Holding on to them will delay your growth and dull your spiritual hearing. Hear me clearly. This is not about punishment. This is about direction. When a father warns his child, it is because he sees what the child cannot yet see. I see the consequences of prolonged hesitation. I see the opportunities that require movement. I see the healing that begins with surrender. You may be afraid of losing control if you fully obey me, but control has already been exhausting you. I am not calling you into loss. I am calling you into freedom. The longer you cling to what feels familiar, the harder it becomes to step into what is meant for you. Let this be a moment of correction that feels safe, not heavy. I am not angry with you. I am close to you. I am simply guiding you back to the path that leads to life, peace, and growth. Adjust your heart. Soften your resistance. Choose alignment over delay. My child, do not ignore this loving warning. Respond to it with humility and trust. I am speaking now because I care too deeply about your future to let you remain stuck. Walk with me again, fully and honestly. I am ready to lead you forward. My child, come closer and let me speak strength back into you. I know the warning stirred your heart, but do not let them make you feel small or ashamed. I did not speak to push you down. I spoke to lift you up. You are not weak for feeling tired. You are not failing because you need reassurance. You are human, and you are still held by me. I see how much you have carried without rest. I see how often you questioned your own ability, wondering if you were strong enough to keep going. Let me remind you of something important. The strength you need has never been meant to come only from you. You were never designed to walk this road alone, relying solely on your own understanding. I am your source, and I have not run dry. There is more resilience in you than you realize. You did not give up when you could have. You did not walk away when things became uncomfortable. Even on days when your faith felt quiet, you still chose not to quit. That endurance did not come from nowhere. It came from me sustaining you moment by moment. My child, stop speaking harshly to yourself. Stop measuring your progress by someone else's pace. Growth is not always loud. Sometimes it looks like staying when everything in you wants to run. Sometimes it looks like trusting me even when your emotions feel unsteady. You are growing, even if it feels slow to you. I want you to release the lie that says you are behind or broken. You are not damaged goods. You are being refined. Fire does not destroy what is valuable. It reveals it. The pressure you have been under hath been shaping character, depth, and discernment within you. You are becoming stronger in ways that will soon become clear. When you feel weak, that is not the end of your story. That is an invitation to lean into me. My strength shows up most clearly when you stop pretending you have it all together. You do not need to impress me. You do not need to perform faith perfectly. You only need to remain connected to me. Let my words settle into your heart now. You are capable because I am with you. You are steady because I uphold you. You are brave because I go before you. The same hand that has carried you this far will not abandon you now. Take a breath, my child. Let the tension ease from your shoulders. You do not have to rush your healing. You do not have to force your growth. I am patient with you, and I am gentle in the way I strengthen you. Each day, I am restoring what has been worn down. You are not alone in this season. I am walking with you, teaching you how to draw strength from my presence rather than your circumstances. Trust me when I say this. You are stronger than you feel right now, and the strength you are gaining will carry you into what comes next. My child, now let me speak promise over you, because I do not correct without also assuring. I do not guide without also comforting. Everything I have said to you has been covered in my love, and everything I am about to say is anchored in my faithfulness. You need to know this deep within your heart. I keep my word. What I have promised you has not been canceled by time, mistakes, or delays. It has not expired because you struggle. My promises do not weaken when your strength does. They do not fade when your understanding feels limited. I am not like people who change their minds or forget what they said. When I speak, I remain committed. I know you worry about timing. You wonder when things will finally shift, when answers will come, when relief will arrive. Hear me clearly, my child. I am never late. I am working in ways you cannot yet measure, arranging details you cannot yet see. Timing is not just about arrival. It is about readiness, protection, and fullness. I promise you this, nothing you have walked through has been wasted. I will use it. The lessons, the pain, the waiting, even the confusion will serve a purpose in your life. What felt like loss will become wisdom. What felt like delay will become discernment. I am weaving meaning into every part of your story. I also promise you provision. You will not lack what you need for the path ahead. When you step forward in obedience, I will meet you there. I do not call you into uncertainty without also supplying grace, strength, and direction. Trust does not leave you empty. It positions you to receive. My child, I promise you peace, not the kind that depends on circumstances, but the kind that settles your heart even when answers are still unfolding. I will guard your mind when thoughts try to overwhelm you. I will steady your emotions when fear tries to rise. My presence will be your anchor. I promise restoration as well. There are things you thought were lost forever, parts of you that felt worn down or taken away. I am able to restore what time and disappointment tried to steal. I am gentle in how I heal, but I am thorough. Nothing broken is beyond my reach. Hold on to this truth. Obedience will never place you outside my care. When you trust me, you are not stepping into risk alone. You are stepping into alignment with my will. And where my will is, my protection follows. You do not need to force the future. You do not need to control the outcome. I am already ahead of you, preparing what you cannot yet imagine. Rest in my promises, my child. I am faithful, I am present, and I will do exactly what I said I would do. My child, now we come to a sacred moment, because what you do next matters. This is not a moment for pressure, but it is a moment for choice. I have spoken to your heart, revealed truth, corrected you with love, strengthened you, and covered you with my promises. Now I ask you to respond, not with fear, but with trust. You have reached a point where staying the same will require more effort than moving forward. You feel it in your spirit. The restlessness, the stirring, the quiet pull toward something deeper. That is not anxiety. That is invitation. I am inviting you to step out of hesitation and into alignment with me. You do not need to have every detail figured out. You do not need to see the entire path. Faith has never been about full visibility. It has always been about willingness. I am not asking you to leap blindly. I am asking you to place your hand in mine and take the next step I am showing you. This is the moment to release what you have been gripping too tightly. Release the need to control outcomes. Release the habit of overthinking. Release the fear of making a mistake. My child, obedience is not about perfection. It is about direction. When your heart is turned toward me, I am faithful to guide your steps. I want you to choose trust today, even if your voice trembles when you say yes. Choose prayer over avoidance. Choose surrender over resistance. Choose faith over familiarity. You already know what I have been asking of you. You already feel the nudge you have been trying to quiet. Do not ignore it anymore. Let this be a moment where you speak honestly to me. You do not need fancy words. You do not need to sound strong. Simply bring me your yes, even if it feels small. A willing heart opens the door for my power to move. I know part of you is afraid that if you fully trust me, everything will change too quickly. But hear me clearly. I am gentle with transitions. I do not rush healing. I do not force growth. I lead you step by step, at a pace that shapes you without overwhelming you. This is also a moment to let go of old labels you have placed on yourself. You are not indecisive. You are learning discernment. You are not weak. You are becoming dependent on me. You are not stuck. You are standing at a doorway. And doors are meant to be walked through. My child, make the decision to move toward me, not away from discomfort. Make the decision to believe that I am for you, not against you. Make the decision to trust that if I am calling you forward, I will also sustain you there. This is your activation moment. Not because you are ready in your own strength, but because you are ready to rely on mine. Take the step. Open your heart. Say yes. I am with you, and I will not let you walk alone. My child, come and rest here with me now. You have listened. You have opened your heart, and you have allowed my words to reach places that were tired and guarded. This is where I gently wrap you in peace. Not a rushed ending, not an abrupt silence, but a calm settling of your spirit. Let everything you have heard sink in without pressure. Remember this above all else. This message was not random. It was not meant for everyone. It was meant for you. I spoke because I love you, because I see where you are, and because I care deeply about where you are going. Nothing about your life is outside of my awareness or beyond my care. You do not need to replay every word in your mind trying to get it perfect. You do not need to fix everything tonight. Simply carry this truth with you. I am with you. I have not abandoned you in the waiting. I have not judged you in your hesitation. I have been guiding you with patience, even when you did not realize it. Let your heart become about the future. You do not need to fear what is coming, because I am already there. You do not need to rush yourself, because I walk at a pace that brings peace, not panic. Step by step, day by day, I will continue to lead you with clarity and love. When doubt tries to return, remember what I have spoken today. When fear whispers again, remind your heart that I am faithful. When you feel tired, come back to my presence and let me strengthen you again. You are not meant to carry life alone, and you never have been. My child, there is hope ahead of you. There is healing unfolding within you. There is growth happening even now, quietly and steadily. What once felt confusing will become clear. What once felt heavy will become lighter. Trust that I am working all things together for your good, even the parts you do not yet understand. Take a deep breath and let peace settle into your soul. You are safe with me. You are guided by me. You are loved more deeply than words can express. Walk forward with confidence, not because everything is certain, but because I am. Before you go, if this message spoke to your heart, acknowledge this moment. Like this video so you remember the day I spoke directly to you. Share it with 3 people who may also be waiting for my voice. Write a comment about what you felt, and stay connected, because I am not finished with you yet. Rest now, my child. Carry my peace with you. Tomorrow does not have to be feared. It is held in my hands, and I will be with you, always.